Right, here we go. Hello, chat. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hey, Celebrite, Blender, Crucible, Sith Lord Bishop, Deathstone. Nice to see everyone here. Nice to see you guys. How's everyone doing? Hope you had a wonderful day. You have a short stream again today, unfortunately. I have a lot of stuff to do before and after, currently. Every stream. But it is what it is. Actually, what I need to do is a Airstone split as well. Guess what? Just 3 more weeks. I know, man. So much to do. Actually, it's exactly 21 days now. I think in 1 minute, it's 3 weeks from now. Oof. 2 days until LE, very pog. Ah shit, I wanted to play that as well a little bit. I'll see if I log in for LE. I only want to really do LE if I'm gonna race for Aberoth. But maybe I'm gonna take it a bit chill. You know, this is probably like a good opportunity to also take it a bit chill for once. Should I just stream everything? Yeah, we're also gonna do some Dwarven Realms soon. I'm not sure if you heard that, but on the 27th there's the Dwarven Realms 1.0 release. That's gonna be kind of nice thing. They're gonna do like a big campaign as well. I'm gonna be there again. I've played it a few times in the past. It's very fun. So that is certainly something I'm gonna play. And I saw someone asked about the campaign playthrough. I'll also do that soon. For now, I want to get like most of my builds and the planners in a good spot that I will, especially those that I will have to write for max roll. And plan to play some in Lee. Yeah, it'll be fun. Maybe I'll log in on Friday. Wait, is it Thursday? Thursday. You mentioned I got Raid sponsored. I've done some Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships, but that was like a long time ago at this point. To be fair, they really help small streamers. You know, they're basically like the lifeblood of a small streamer. Create an AI Woody for YouTube and play Ellie there. And here the real Woody play something else. Easy, yeah? Yeah, at some point I have to do like a, you know, digital transfer of my brain. And then we can have many Woodies. But we're not quite there yet. Maxwell should have a raid section. Honestly, that would probably be very profitable. Apparently this game has a lot of players. So when you're on Maxwell, you look for the endgame builds, you almost never see mine. Rare to see just your builds. I think you can just filter. Yeah, but right now I only have 2 guides actually. I have the arrow stones and a grenade. And that was it. I didn't do much for season 5 because we have Mippy now on rogue guides. He's doing a bunch of the rogue stuff. I'm actually currently working on a lot of Spiritborn stuff, so I have not really been doing much there. And since I'm like kind of like going more into a management role, I'm actually not writing that many builds on Maxwell right now. Why am I still on Windows 10? And the new one hasn't arrived here yet. Yo, Kraus, thanks for Prime. Any idea what's up with Rax? They seem to have cancelled today's stream. I don't believe that. I don't know what's up. I haven't heard of Rax in like a few days. But I would strongly doubt he's not gonna turn on the stream. New D4 video. Is that the story so far thing? Or is that something else? The next chapter. Oh, it just launched. Do you guys wanna watch that? 6 minutes. I guess it's just like the story and stuff, right? Yeah, okay. Ah, yo, Crass. Thanks, man. Thanks, Sebastian. Thanks, Special. I mean, I've been like D4 team lead for well, basically since the start. But yeah, also like now that we actually have like a pretty solid D4 team and of writers, we actually recruited a lot of people as well to make sure that we can distribute more guides to more people. And we also like, need to cover the Spiritborn, especially on launch, we need to have many people on Spiritborn to make sure we get that covered quickly. And, everything tested and all the builds and so on. There's a lot of stuff to do. Like, we could test all of the other classes, but we couldn't test the Spiritborn at all. So there's a lot of unknowns. We don't know what they're gonna nerf for launch and so on. So yeah, we're building the Spiritborn section right now. And this is actually where I will probably have a bunch of guides. Probably like 2 or 3 leveling guides and like 3 or 4 endgame guides for Spiritborn alone for me. So there's a lot of stuff. He's at 5+ years every day. Would be shocked if he doesn't stream for 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, unless he's literally in a coma, I think Rax will turn on the stream. Don't worry, guys. The Spiritborn build you made, I can link it. But yeah, I've actually written the Death Trap guide already for next season. So in terms of rogue guides, I will have the Death Trap guide, which is definitely going to be S tier build. And maybe one more, we'll see. Maybe I'll also do Rain of Arrows guide. If we can't find anyone else to write that. Rain of Arrows is also, it's kind of similar to the Death Trap, to be honest. But just another fun way of playing it, and it's also pretty strong. So you might do that. And then yeah, most of these other builds here, they are like between Mippy and Darkside, and we also have DZ now. And maybe Ava, who might do a rogue guide, maybe. But yeah, I'm mostly focusing on Spiritborn. Spiritborn is like, really important right now. That's a lot of green skills here. So the first thing that I see is you have a harmony with Centipede skills and a Centipede Spirit Hall choice. So this needs to be either something else. This needs to be something else. Like Jaguar or Eagle. So that you get the third tag here, no? Okay, go for Apprehension. Scourge. Centipedes have a chance to spawn the pestilence swarms. Creeping Death. And Pestilence. Okay, I see. And then it's like, what is the weapon here? I guess you want to go with the execute weapon or what? I mean, there's no point to do this because you have the Devourer that already executes everything. If you're planning to use the execute mythic, there's no point. You're just throwing away your weapon slot for nothing. Because you have the Devourer anyway. Just get Perma Devourer. I mean, you have Noxious Resonance here, but what you really want for that is not play Noxious Resonance, because you want to poison them up. And you can do Prodigy's Tempo, for example, to reset your Devourer and just have it permanent. Also, for some reason, he didn't take the most important passive in the ultimate cluster. I think 3 points here is... Okay, I guess it's alright if you have extra points. He didn't take anything in Perseverance. Monkey's. Wait, what are these tempers? One is resolve count, the other one is resolve charges. What the fuck is the difference? Are these old? Is this an old planner? This is an old planner, right? Like this is like pre-last data mine. You already started working on this. Because these things don't exist anymore. It's like maximum resolve stacks now. Okay. Focus cooldown reduction. So you're trying to do toxic skin crit stuff, I guess. No, you're not. You have the toxic skin, but it didn't take at least measure toxic skin, which is a bit weird. No diminishment. Yeah, the setup seems like not tanky enough, to be honest. You have no defensive aspect. The only one that kind of gives you defense is Terror's Might. You don't have any block damage reduction. Block chance, like no perseverance. You have no diminishment. Like, I think it's just an auto pickup, honestly. And no supremacy. When you're going for ults. I mean, this is the one passive you want with an ult. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is an anti-synergy here. With the Devourer and the Noxus Resonance. Like, if you go for the Devourer attack with the Execute, first of all, you don't need the Mythic. And second, I wouldn't go for Noxus Resonance. I'll probably try something like Adaptive Stances or Prodigies or something. Or even Vital Strikes. I mean, Noxus Resonance is kind of cracked. But if there's like a pure poison build, then it just makes sense to actually poison them and let the Devourer execute them. And just try to find a way to make it permanent. Devourer. Which, I mean, you can do in various ways. You think maybe 10% of people main other class than Spirit Monk? I mean, for the launch, yeah, a lot of people will be on Spiritborn for sure. But then, you know, it's obviously, you know, there's gonna be patches, there's gonna be nerfs, and the novelty will wear off, and so on. So I think after a few weeks, there's certainly gonna be many people that will also go back to their previous main, and whatever, and then after like 1 or 2 seasons, it's gonna kind of like even out again. Leafy PTR is today, login. Yeah. I mean, if I had time, maybe I would actually, but I don't have time for that now, so... Good luck, Asmon. Everyone picking Spiritborn makes me not want to pick Spiritborn. I mean, to be fair, a lot of stuff on Spiritborn is pretty opportune to the point where you can just kind of play really weird shit. And I think that alone is worth something, you know? You can play some really wacky stuff on Spiritborn, and there's like 1,000 combos, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, it will also be kind of interesting to see like where are the meta builds that will crystallize at some point. Okay, I think before I dive into Spiritborn plannering, I want to fix my Aerostorms. Because I'm writing the Aerostorms guide on Maxroll. And this needs to improve, yeah. So let's do something like this. We do not have enough res, funny enough. Making Barrage, I think this will be the same story here. I haven't made like any runes for this yet. But most of the items are 800 at least, so I did that. Okay, I need to kind of like pick up. And there's also an old Paragon board and stuff like that. Now it's a good question. Is it buggy, this Paragon board? It might be buggy. I didn't count all the points now though. Because like there was like a path here, I think to this side here, that I had taken in the old version. And I think that point might still be like kind of there, or maybe not. What do I press on live? This has 45 points. I guess it was just like kind of explode. 277 points spent. Yeah, look there. There it is. And it's actually not taken. Okay. So we should be fine. $283 points spent. So he will just have more points. Okay, so we're gonna fix that. We do this. This is a close quarters build. Okay. I think we're not gonna do the poison shenanigans. We can do this. Do a caltrop stack. Crit chance 126%. Uh-huh. Got a non-channeled core skill. Let's go with that. And then I guess it'll be a Warcry angle. And then we do stand still and petrify. How many core skills is this? This is 20 core skills to get a Warcry. Let's say we attack like 3 times per second, so that's like 8 seconds. Kinda long. I feel like I have a lot of life on this build. I think we better go for the triple there. If you can. I feel like this is like a pretty tanky setup already. With Umbers. Frostbitten. Do this. Let's go Dex. Oh, we don't need that crit down. Can do that. Invocation runes and ritual runes always have to be linked. Yeah, you need one of each for them to work. They always go together. There's like anything I can put here besides crit chance. I have like too much crit, like a lot. It's crazy. Stats, base is 19. Helm gives so much. Plus ring, other ring. I guess the only option would be to go for attack speed. Like that. What's my movement speed? Movement speed is also capped with 29, 24. Way too much. You literally don't even need the movement speed here. If you don't want to. Go to mobility speed, mobility cooldown reduction if you want. And even then we're fine. Which is kind of funny. So something like this. Let me check the paragons. Last ship. Turf with 59 strength. Which is the highest here. That's pride. Here's control. Here's headhunter. Can we not do anything else? Only potentially combat. Which does have a very nice legendary bonus, but that's about it. No Vermisaurus. I know, man. 3 weeks. No time. Okay, so this looks fine. And we found no witnesses. We can also activate from this. Resources should be plenty. I have to check the attack speed breakpoint. Is there like any cap 1 buffs that we didn't count here now? No, this is cap 2. This is also cap 2. Okay, so let's see. Rogue. Barrage. We start with crossbow. And we have... Can we get to 100%? We have 64. I could put attack speed here. We still overcut on crit anyway. So who really cares? Like... I have way too much crit, dude. We can do literally this, which is kind of funny. Maybe do something like this. There's only 5% lucky hit. I'd rather do this here. Make sure we actually cap properly. But yeah, my attack speed is also capped now. So we have 100% and then 15, 40, 75 and cap 2. Okay, where's Barrage? That puts us here. We actually have too much. What about... Oops. Because we need 5 ranks in economical advantage, like this. We have 1 too much. Can do this. Now we have 6, that's okay. How much lucky hit is this? 184% bonus pre-alchemical, so it's like 214%, 229% lucky hit bonus with the potion. Pretty wild, actually. Okay. Okay. This looks fine. Yeah, there's a new video. It's like some lore stuff, right? Do you guys want to watch that? What's the limit on how much offering can generate? I mean, for Fractured Winter Glass, which I believe is a bug, but yeah, people were getting multiple hundreds of offering per second because core skill casts from the Fractured Winter Glass counted. But if that is fixed, then I guess the next best is like ultimate spam, which probably allows you to generate something like 2, maybe 300 offering per second on like a legit build, let's say, on like Death Trap Rogue or Arrows Rogue, for example. Nothing amazing, just hype lore. Yeah, that's what I expect. I don't really want to watch it right now. It's gonna be one new class. Lore and spoilers. Uh-oh. Hey, is it here, by the way? You determined to make a new sword skill something other than mid. Oof. Oof. Yeah, good luck. Okay, how's my rest looking here? Fine, actually. I guess we do not actually need willpower for anything, just healing receives overpower. You can leave that out. It's only 2 nodes anyway. Don't need the rest on this. I also have too much attack speed, right? We don't need this stuff. What about this? The ultimate we do need. Okay, so I got a few points. There's another rest node. Now comes the fun part. Do you guys want to know how a Paragon board looks like when you try to spend all points? It becomes very hilarious. Very quickly. That's what it looks like. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Okay. I heard you like +5 main stat. That's what the dev said. Like, you can actually remove that 1 willpower node like this. I actually need that. It's a lot of decks, actually. Actually, is there like some more like random classes we could take? I mean, there's like more armor and stuff. We should probably pick that up, to be honest. Something like that at least. Getting this extra armor would be helpful in some cases. Any other like rare classes? There's also this, maybe right there. And there's also armor. You can get a lot of armor from that if you want. I guess something like this is okay to pick up. Hey, Pume. Okay, I think. What about the traps arm faster? Should I take it? There's also dex notes on the way, so why not, to be honest? Okay, I have to move 2 dex notes now. Let's remove this. But this cluster is useless. We got everything here, we got everything here. This is useless. It does have armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nodes to get 40 armor. And nothing else, basically. Not exactly worth it, I think. What about this here? Trap damage? Not really. And now we have a bit more armor, so I could like have a more scuffed armor roll or something like that. Or not have the masterwork here and put it on alive instead or something, you know. That's kind of the extent of what you're gonna get here. It does look scuffed though. How much dex difference is it? 4.24k? 4.54k. It's 300 dex. And we get like 150 armor. Next some other small stuff, like there's like a bunch of additive here. It's like 35, 37. He's like 50 to healthy, 60 to healthy. And some small stuff like that. Okay. Now we do this. So now we're doing like a setup with only level 46 glyphs. We kind of remove all of the unnecessary stuff. Let's remove some points that we don't really need. That's like for the progression part here. We also want to pick some extra res notes. Yeah, it's not really that much to leave out here. But you're gonna have to. It's so bored that downloading the Diablo model. Oh boy. Actually, some people ask me from time to time, what about Immortal? And so on. I think I have to remove some stuff like this, yeah. There's still room for more improvements. Dude, I can't wait for Paragon 3.0. When is that coming? Please. Oh, it's a bit of a struggle, actually. To leave out more points. This has 268 spent, which means we're Paragon 240. I want to be closer to Paragon 200. But I think I don't really want to give up this or this. I mean, these are some of the main reasons to choose the Team Shot board. So all this stuff here is kind of big. I guess the hand at a glyph just takes so many points. I could move some of these. Also, there's a random strength node here that has no reason. Okay. The 6% RS, not terrible. But let's remove that for now. It's like Paragon 227 right now. What else can we remove? Maybe one more cluster would be nice. I can't really give up anything here. Or here. So the only thing would be this part. Those knife nodes, and that's it actually. So I think this is kind of like what they're going for. Okay. Posted the patch notes on cycle refresh. Ah, for last epoch, you mean? Go check them out actually. What is that one Dix node doing there actually? Here it makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna sit in the 4-planer for 3 weeks, yes. Well, I will play some other stuff here and there, so I have like I think 2 or 3 sponsored streams until the end of the month. One of them is Dwarven Realms actually, coming out on the 27th. That's gonna be very fun. I'm looking forward to that. We might do some last epoch on Thursday or Friday, so we'll see. LE login. Ah, shit. Okay, let's just leave that, I guess. Hey, Sepke. Hey, Basset. Okay, what do you got here? The Imperial Uprising, it's patch notes day. Did it actually change a lot or what? I saw the event modifiers. Slash Separati. Bazaar improvements. New shrines. We've added 28 new shrines. Oh shit. Okay, that sounds fun. 2 loot lizard shrines, 10 power shrines, and 1 dungeon shrine. Funny, okay. UI scaling. Reduce the size of regular dungeon floors by around 30%. Reduce number of obstacles in a dungeon. Okay. Also add an option to respec all passive points in a mastery or all points in a base tree and all masteries. Cool. Fixed mod rounding being biased against the extremities of her range. That's interesting. I didn't know that's a thing. So like, you know, when you have like a roll of 2 to 5, then the 2 out of 5 would just appear less frequently. So it would less often get the minimum or less often the maximum. Funny. Bug fixes, okay. Wait, what are ephemeral reflections? Yeah, this is LE patch, and they're doing a cycle reset actually. So it's a new season, but not like a large seasonal update. So they want to do that in like Q1 actually. So I guess sometime in like 4 months or something.
Is this the last day of news?
Yes, they're starting a new cycle on Thursday.
Oh, nice.
LE login. Are you gonna race?
Yeah, but it's been a while since I played last time.
You're gonna go for Aberov too?
For?
Aberov?
What's that?
It's our friend.
A what?
Our friend.
Our friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna study this and tell you.
Okay.
Do you
Well, the
want
patch
some?
the patch is not very large, but they're doing some fast progression event basically. So you get like more reputation and more drops and stuff.
How does my favorite rogue fare?
Your favorite rogue?
How fares the rogue in Metro?
I mean, rogue is really good in general. Falconer and Blade Dancer.
Did they make any changes to the classes?
Yeah, not really. But yeah, Warlock is very strong, and Blade Dancer and Falconer are very good.
Okay. Need some water now or later?
Soon. Why is the development the speed of snail? Yeah, that's... They were just faster, you know? It's pretty nice. They just need to be faster. Race sequence are always fun. Yeah. I'll see. Maybe I'll race. Maybe I'll just play a little bit for fun. We'll see. Does the primary Jaguar Spirit Hole hit once or 4 times when you proc it, and assume you can block Noxious Resonance? I'm not sure about both of these things. I think it hits once. No, actually. I think it does hit 4 times, but I think it cannot crit. So it can't like double dip or something like that. It can't like proc Resonance over and over and stuff like that. So I think after 4 hits, you get 4 hits that are the average of the previous 4 hits, but they're all non-crits. Development takes a while when you're a small team. Yeah, I get it. And I'm not saying that they are, you know, it's like their fault or something. But man, I wish last epoch was faster with their patches, you know? I feel like they're doing pretty good stuff, but they're just like so hard outpaced by PoE and D4. It's kind of sad. Anyway, let's finish this here. We are at... I want to be at Paragon 200 max, yeah. Before we do this, and also need an extra strength there, okay. Is there a strength node for no reason actually? And an int node as well as. Okay. Two more points. Let's get him. Dex. And Dex. Wow. Okay. Man, I can't wait for like the angry emails that tell me, man, on your level 300 Paragon board, you missed this one Dex node here that you could have taken instead of that one strength node. It's gonna happen. I guarantee. Oh boy, okay. So here, so these are the guidelines now of a little spoiler alert. So for future Maxwell guides, you're gonna do a board that has level 200, level 15 glyphs, and then basically same but with level 46 glyphs. And then there's gonna be level 100 glyphs with basically everything important taken. And then there's gonna be the Paragon 300, every point min-max. Basically just pick up +5 main stat everywhere. So this is how it goes. Now I wonder if that's gonna change actually when, you know, they potentially nerf glyphs or something. But for now it's basically always just like try to get main stat, and the funny part is that it leads to these weird thingies where, for example here I path through the top with that willpower node, and I need that strength node for the glyph. But then we're here and suddenly I take these two dex nodes and not the willpower. That is like some random bullshit, man. Like this new Paragon system has become so horrible, man, at the high end. It's insane. Because look at this. Look, what is this random dex node here, you know? Like, looks so shit, man. Yeah. Look at that block of 6 nodes. Oh man. It's really weird. Reddit D4 warriors, all of them had the secret to making D4 perfect. Yeah. +5 main stat lives on, that's true, man. What's the grind to 300 look like? Something that no one really cares about. It takes very long, gives you almost nothing. I'm not sure if anyone actually managed to reach 300 on PTR, maybe someone did, but I don't know. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm also generally fine with it. But man, when it comes to making guides, oof, dude. Yeah. So you're not going to sleep until it reaches Paragon 300? I'm not sure if anyone does that. Like, I'm currently thinking about, like, what are we gonna do for, like, a, you know, launch race event or something, you know? Like, what could be the target? Are we gonna do, like, a boss race? Are we gonna do, like, Dark Citadel? But, I mean, no one has any clue about Dark Citadel. Is it gonna be actually, like, hard? Maybe you just walk into Torment 4 and Dark Citadel is a joke and that's it? Paragon 300, I cannot really imagine anyone to really be interested in both playing or watching that. So I'm like, yeah. He's like PoE making like 90, 95 min-max PoEs. Yeah, kinda like that. So you get some Paragon points in level 60. I mean, you get the Renown Paragon points, which are 28, I guess, with the new zone. So you're gonna fill out basically the starter board as usual. You hit level 60 and boom. Yeah, honestly, I was hoping they would do like a much larger Paragon and Glyph rework than they've actually done. I don't mind the 5 board cap, but there are builds that don't have 5 boards to take, you know? So that is definitely a problem. Like, if they force you to take everything on the board, including the legendary nodes, then I should at least make sure that every build has 4 legendary nodes to go for. and 5 glyphs. 5 glyphs usually kind of works, but 4 legendary nodes does not always work without really doing some build acrobatics. Waiting for patch notes or campfire or something because you feel like there's such a mess with so many things. Yeah. But it's good to have the stuff ready and then we can still make the adjustments from there. Like if they tell us, okay, you know, this has been nerfed or whatever has been changed, then you can go and like do those tweaks. That's gonna be easier than doing everything from scratch. So I rather come prepared here. Finished out the bleed leap cake build in hardcore earlier today. It was refreshing, playing a non-meta build that didn't destroy everything. Yeah. Ultimately, Mephisto's on Giga Chat raid boss. Yeah, I hope that Mephisto's gonna be pretty tough at the start. You know, similar to like old Uber Lilith or something. That'll be cool. Yeah, there's something buggy with Flurry right now. There should be Flurry. Actually, look at this. I have enhanced Flurry and improved Flurry, but not Flurry. Something is buggy right now. There's like a few skills right now that are just bugged on the planner. Rift needs to fix that. Here I get it anyway because we have the core ranks. Yeah, weird. I don't know what's going on. Hardcore is gonna be rough this season. Yeah, it's gonna be okay, I think. So we have 3 freezes. We should actually do like a smoke cooldown, and we don't need the poison trap, and we can actually go for the caltrops. I think that's actually a good idea. So we should do that. Here's siphoning strikes. I mean, that is kind of nice. Maybe do like a smoke cooldown. Maybe just smoke cooldown somewhere else with a Fist of Fate. Mobilize, stun. Seeing as Agile Temper. Which is probably a bit optimistic. Shadowrest. Fire-Res. Also, what if I come in with those gems here? That's 1 dex and 1 strength gem and not even the same quality. What? What is going on? So here's Stand Still, Petrify, and here's Core Skill. Actually, I think what's gonna happen is this, yeah. Gazi and Yama doing a tavern talk with LE boys. That sounds cool. You can listen to that if you guys want. I am starting on Spiritborn, yeah. I know some people that will not actually. It's worth to buy the season pass if you just start now. I mean, if you're planning to finish it, which is basically just like level a character to 100-ish. Yeah, for sure. If like it's just like for the extra transmogs and stuff, there's nothing really extra beyond that. So if you like the transmogs and these things, then go for it. Jason Spiritborn. What a berry, by the way. Okay, I have to check again. I think we are we doing 750 gear here? I think so. Let me check the guidelines again. Okay, we do item power 750, flawless gems, 4 out of 4 masterworking. Alright. Probably want a lot of armor as well. This has damage per Dark Shard Shadow. It's an old temper actually. Should not be close. It's too close. I guess one temper as well as. Yep. It actually has Juggernaut. Dude, this Juggernaut looks so fucked. Gain 349 armor. For some reason it's even less here on this item. Oof. Armor, let's do res everywhere. Something like that. You don't really need to stagger that much. So you probably want to like temper res if you can. That's shadow. I need to freeze there. So fire res, freeze, smoke grenade cooldown, close, something like that. Does that really do that much damage? The elemental surge? No, that doesn't look accurate, right? 3,900? What the hell? That doesn't seem accurate at all. Basically, that's just gonna be another puncture here. We have double shadow rest, yeah. Still not like this. Okay, something like that. Okay, looks like fire is Omega all capped. Poison kind of shit. What about this? Yeah. Lightning kind of bad. Cold is fine. Fire. Why is fire so high? I have fire. Okay, I have double fire, that's why. So it's something like that, maybe. And then this looks a bit more reasonable here. Okay. It's also a bit outdated here. 800. 800. Oh shit. This is 0-day cooldown, right? Okay, something like that. Yeah, rip Juggernaut for sure. I mean, they really nerfed it. I think it's fine that Juggernaut doesn't just like solve everything by itself. But yeah, Juggernaut seems very useless now. On low levels it has always been pretty useless. It only really scaled up on the higher end. And now it's just like, look at this, 250 armor. It's like barely more than a roll. And this on a 750 piece. I give it the Disso example. Yeah. That's the same basically as like an entire aspect. It's kind of funny. And also gives you the 100% extra cooldown. Oof. Okay. Yeah, Juggernaut is pretty ditched, man. Okay, so... Onyxarian, thank you, man. Blasting, yo, you're gonna blast a lot. We actually have like a random text string here that needs to be different now. So this should be the same as here, right? So it's like stand still, the crap. And then another class Pedify. So like that. So that's the right guidelines. That's actually called ancestral. So 800 item power, 1 GA, 12 out of 12 royal gems. Okay. We got that. And then you have this thing. It's crazy how we go here for like 52 crit, boom, 200 with that helm. It's kind of wild. It's actually missing a bit of res, yeah. Is that because of paragons? We have this. So, how's the armor? Also not enough. We have triple skull as well. This actually calls just like an armor temper like that, and boom, we got it. Instead of dodge, I mean, that kind of solves it. We have too much movement speed though. So here's double elemental surge. Elemental surge, elemental surge. Also, there's like nothing here. Okay, so something like that, I think. We also need to change this. And we also need like one count observation tempo, as I realized. Also change this. So it's gonna feel a bit horrible. So let's put it on the neck or something. It's actually the same amount, yeah. I wonder if I should swap these two boards here. Get cheap shot at the start and then the ambush later. Because I mean there is the res, and here's life and res. But there's also turf here, which is important, I guess. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep it. You have the big deadly ambush. Oops. Effect there. Which I mean you can still use on elites if you need to, otherwise on bosses at least. So that's probably okay. Are we sure you have to ordering right? Those mythics might become before the ancestors show up. True. In terms of uniques, yeah, it's certainly easier to get mythic uniques than it is to get like a Fist of Fate like that. But realistically, I would expect the ancestor robots to be increased. Apparently there was a bug with the ancestor robots not rising with torment levels on the PTR, so that alone should already help a lot.
It's time to drink something.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
Yeah. What are you gonna drink?
What am I gonna drink? I don't know what we got here. How about this one?
What's that? Fruit punch. Okay.
Fruit punch.
I wanna try them.
You wanna try it?
Mm.
Okay, guys. It's time for a drink. What can you do?
You want a spoon?
Actually I have one here. I think it's from earlier.
Don't put too much.
Yeah, like this.
Even less.
Okay.
Try less for the start and then add more if you have to.
Okay. We're having a Rogue Energy together with Nini. She really wants to try it too. If you don't know, guys, Rogue Energy is my sponsor. We've had them for a while now. And in fact, actually today we're going to give away some gift codes for them. I have 3 times, I think it's like a $10 discount for their online shop.
Does that apply for us too?
For us? You want to use the code yourself?
Yeah.
We have enough here. We have Rogue Energy at home. Okay.
What if they have a flavor we don't have? Do you have something with pear? I love pear.
Pear. I'm not sure if I have pear.
Like pear and kiwi.
I can check. I mean, you can check that if you want.
No, I have checked that. I don't think you have.
I typed it. Cucumber flavor when? That's a good question.
Give me the try.
Okay. Nini wants to try it first. Let me see what else we got here.
Yeah, it's good that I told you to put a little.
Okay, I think this is like one of my favorites. This is Tiger's Blood.
This is
I
really
remember
good.
I remember trying this one.
This is really good. I think the quantity was just enough
Okay.
for such a...
And the Dragon Fruit Mango is also one of my favorites, actually.
Mm.
Yeah, so this is just powder. I can show this real quick, and the other one. So you just mix it with water, that's it.
Guys, this is really good. Try.
Just like that, I did it with a spoon. Yeah. You're really enjoying it, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, check them out. They have like nice energy drinks, hydration, and the chill drinks. It's basically just powder that you mix. It has like some nice supplements that, you know, help you. I've been using them for a while. I really like them. And yeah, I think in like 15 minutes actually, right? I said we're gonna do the giveaway.
Try.
Yeah, I like it too. It's very nice, very refreshing.
How many grams is that?
How many grams?
Yeah.
You mean like in one box?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, not the strawberry kiwi, the fruit punch.
The small one. Well, the small one is 116 grams. It says 40 servings, but
So in a big glass like this, we added basically half of teaspoon. So a little goes a long way.
yeah. Yeah, it says here 40 servings. I mean, you can also like dose it differently if you want, I guess. So, yeah, and if you use the link and my code, wudijo, at the checkout, you get 20% off. So that's pretty cool if you want to
Can
check
I
it out.
get more as your wife?
You want to get more off? I don't think so. You have to use the wudijo code. Yeah. Does Rogue deliver to USA? Yeah, of course. It literally says manufactured in the USA. I think that they deliver in the USA as well. I have a hunch. Where is Spiritborn energy? Soon. I want to finish this Aerostorms thing here. Then we do Spiritborn energy. Thank you, Nini. Alright. On Maxwell, can we search for builds based on item? No, we don't have that technology. And it's a relatively hard to implement as well. I mean, we keep getting requests about something like that. But it's not as easy as some people think, unfortunately. Alright, I think this is mostly done here. Now I want to make a leveling version of this. You have the starter already. More like, where's Cucumber Lime? Cucumber Lime sounds very nice, actually. I'm not sure if they have anything close to that. They probably have something like lime, but I'm not sure about the cucumber. Nini! Thank you, Nini. Seems like she really liked that Rouge energy. Did you cook a basic skill Spiritborn yet? Maybe, actually. But there's definitely more work to do on basic skills. I haven't done it yet. And then the Crushing Hand split I want to do. I need to finish this one here. So I guess the Aerostones guide is gonna look like this. It's gonna be like Puncture Flurry for the longest time until you have like most of the progression done. And then at some point, boom. No witnesses. And it's like the last board, so you can do this like kind of late, but at some point you wanna go and switch to that. Lime cucumber is actually a decently popular flavor of Gatorade. Okay, interesting. How long is leveling up from Paragon 1 to 200? Level 1 to 200 is probably like, I don't know, 12 to 15 hours if you're fast. It's not that long. Maybe on the more casual side, like 20 to 25 hours to get to 200. You can activate no witness of Petrifier, yes. That's really nice. But I mean, the other problem with that is, I mean, first of all, we don't know if they changed that or if they nerfed Petrifier significantly or so, because there was a lot of feedback about, you know, everyone runs Petrify and whatever, so they might nerf that, or they might nerf the interactions like that. So right now, I wouldn't really count on it. And even if they don't nerf anything, it still relies on 3 legendary runes as well that you're probably not gonna have for a while. So okay, I have to copy these boards over. Am I doing it in the right order? No, I'm gonna be at the bottom now, right? So I should do it from top to bottom, basically. I just realized. Select this. Then you do 1, 2, 3. And then we do this. 1, 2, 3. Then we do this. So they're all in the right order as well. Those are the 4 steps basically. Yeah, these buttons are like weird. Okay. Boom. Okay. Okay. I need to try that new 9Q combo when I get a chance. That sounds very fun. Is he playable yet? Unfortunately not. Okay, now I need to take this version here and basically make a leveling out of it. Or maybe I just put it in the same guide. Do I just put it in the same guide? I might actually. Because it's literally the same starter variant, right? And the same paragon boards and so on that we'll put in the leveling guide. So I think we're just gonna do it in this guide. So clone. I think 1 to 60. Okay, and in that case, you're gonna make some new items here. Also, I need to get rid of that Juggernaut. Wait a minute. We still have a Juggernaut here. That needs to change. This thing has armor 0, which is kind of funny. Oh, this is on like Torment 1. 700 with Juggernaut. Oof. Holy. I guess they put like some armor and stuff. Got armor here. No armor here. I don't really want to go for this. If Umbrus, I think this is more like a might angle, for example. Hot take, season should be 2 months long only. Yeah, I kind of disagree, to be honest. I think in Diablo 3, in Diablo 4, there's like enough stuff to do in a season for 3 months. Especially with mid-season patches and like events they're doing and whatever. I feel like I have not really played that much Season 5. I mean, okay, I was PTR, I was in Seattle, and you know, all this kind of stuff, right? I was at Gamescom. I was just away a lot. Now I'm like working on the planets a lot. Expansion is coming, so I guess it makes sense. But I feel like I've barely played the season. Like, all I did was a bunch of Infernal Hordes. I still want to do that Pit 150 push, maybe. But I also sold my Fractured Winter Glass, which in hindsight was probably a mistake. Maybe I could buy a new Fractured Winter Glass that is like nearly as good. There's like 10 new and fun endgame viable builds every season. Yeah, there's a lot of builds these days, and it's just getting a lot more in the expansion again. It's actually kind of wild. Okay, I'm gonna replace this Juggernaut, man. This Juggernaut is... Okay, we do this here. Armor still looks shit though. Just think the rest is okay though. Okay, I need to remember now what did I put in the guide. I think I had Might. Shared Misery. Rapid would be kind of nice. Okay. So let's make this like power, I don't know, 500 or something. For like yellow gear. So this. I guess it would be something like normal emeralds in that case. And no masterwork. So we probably create a movement or something. Attack speed, something like that. Then you have this here. And then we don't put this on a two-handed. What? Is that the wrong thing? For some reason I was typing might. I'm not sure why. Should probably just remove everything, right? In this case. Can we search a codex? No. Okay. I think this is okay. These boots still have masterworking. And there we go. I can successfully play all the content for all 5 classes in 2 weeks. Maybe not from a min-max perspective, but I can do mostly everything. Yeah, that's true. If I keep blasting, I did not actually going like all the way, trying to min-max a character for like 100 hours or something. I just want to like, play the new skill for every class and these kind of things. Yeah, I mean, even 1 week of PTR was kind of able to do that, right? But I also did test a lot of the, old builds with like new tools and, the runes and so on. And yeah, you actually realize that a lot of stuff is different for a lot of builds. Runes alone already like change every single build. Then the new Paragon system, the new progression, like everything just feels different now. Even if you have played it before, it's very different now. You made 7 druids for Sparks. Nice. So did you also play with different builds and stuff? Hi Wax, how's it going? 7 druids. I mean, druids were relatively fast actually. In season 5, I enjoyed leveling druids. Okay, I have to make the skill tree steps. So now comes the interesting part. So what is this? And then this. Okay, so I think they are the same tree, right? All of this is the same tree. This just has the cow. Okay. I think at least you can remove this kind of stuff here. Not really that relevant. Oops. So this is level 41 right now. Right? With 90 points left. No, it's level 40 actually. Okay. I definitely want to keep trigger attacks. Trigger attacks is pretty huge. I think I might not actually run caltrops. I may run Dark Shrouds at the start. So I can actually press that as a defensive tool. Also because I can crit. Because the movement speed. I think I actually might want to put Dark Shroud on the bar at the start. Instead of the caltrop shenanigans. There's not really much of a reason to run a caltrops here in early game. So this is level 24. 23. Is that correct? Can I actually move any more points? Only one. Okay. So this is the key passive unlock. Okay. So this is pre-key passive now. Maybe no frigid at that point. Maybe no exploit either. Can we get away without this? If it was sort of flurry like this. Okay. This works. Okay, what else to remove? I guess Economic Advantage and stuff is gonna get removed now. Okay. What else is there? Smoke and Shroud. What else? Yeah, like damage passes and stuff. Yeah. Let's move this. I don't think it saves, but maybe it has fixed it already with the flurry. Let's see. So what do you do for the last one? Just defensive passives. Just go on the final setup, it's fine. Okay, there we go. So these are all the level steps, basically. We're gonna put this in the leveling guide with those steps. Okay. What are my thoughts on people saying that I want too many player power nerfs in Season 6? Well, I say it's good that I watched my video. Because that's exactly what I said. I mean, a lot of people that say that probably haven't played the PTR. Or have not really watched enough of the PTR. Alright, time to do Spiritborn stuff. That was a long time now working on this thing. Finally. But I want to make a full like leveling guide for Aerostorms and income guide for Maximal. So we kind of did like a new, basically new guidelines that we have established for the guides in the future. And I tried to like make everything according to those guidelines now and see how that goes. Turns out it is quite a headache, but it works. I hope they didn't spoil anything with the Whirlwind Rogue. What do you mean, Dictate? Ah, like the story spoiler video. I haven't watched it now, actually. I guess I could watch it, but I wasn't really in the mood now. Oh, sorry, Wax, I just saw there's a new keypad for applying to the cold imbue efficiency. No, the damage increase does not get boosted. That would have been pretty nutty, especially with rain of arrows. That would have been crazy, but that's not how it works. It only works for the main effect of the imbuement. So in that case, for cold imbuement would be the chill effect. You like Druid doing infinite damage. Yeah, the alchemical mixtures use this for golden imbue. I also tried like shadow imbue and alchemical mixture build, but that didn't work out at all either. Because, okay, your shadow imbue might be kind of okay, but you also have to kill something somehow before the shadow imbue actually pops off, and it's like, yeah, oof. So it's kind of like how the skill just doesn't change at all. Okay. Did I ever finish cooking this bitter medicine build? I think this is done, right? I really wonder how this will work out, this bitter medicine. We'll see. $6K crit damage on Spiritborn build, can you link? I can link it. I mean, 6K crit damage doesn't mean much, I think, but okay. I'm going to have a top 5 to 10 rune list that each build should fall back on while working on legendary runes. I can definitely make something like that. I think a lot of people might be confused about which runes actually they should use and what works well. And I don't know how rare these legendary runes will be, for example. I could definitely make a video about runes. That's not a bad idea. Like, there's a lot of kind of crappy stuff there that doesn't work well for a lot of builds. I have a hunch that Blizzard wants new players who are starting the game in Season 6 for the first time who want a nice, comfortable time. Yeah, of course, you know, they made like these different leveling difficulties now, right? They have like 4 different leveling difficulties and this kind of stuff. 5,500. Why do people care so much about saying something like, I have 6,000 crit damage? When that says nothing about the rest of the build. If you spec into 2 or 3 different glyphs, they give you like 3,000, I guess. There you go. Alright, you also have the crit multiplier, right? This is crit multiplier, okay. With Nesicam. Okay. So far I've not put this item into a single build, actually. I don't consider it good enough. But people really love their plus 27 to all skills, huh? It's a rake build. With Harmony and Eagle Primary. That's a very interesting choice. Why are we going for Eagle? Like, a lot of stuff does make a lot of sense. You have the resolve stacks, redirected force is good. Interdiction is not bad. With the redirected force, that's a good combo. But then we have Eagle primary. Like, what's the point of that? I guess Ravager is kind of nice when you get so many ranks in it. That's like some nice extra damage. But you need to run like Jaguar Hall then and probably Loyalty Helm. Should probably go to play this with Loyalty. I think you're going to be much better off. Plus you're going to get lots of cooldown reduction, lots of resource reduction. You have 4 Jaguar skills on a bar. You can go double Jaguar there. And you're chilling. 15 ranks in Unrestrained. Okay then. I guess. Should... yeah. There's no reason to have Toxic Skin on a bar. This could just be sore, and you get your Unstoppable there sometimes. And then you have Unstoppable here most of the time anyway. Yeah, otherwise this looks fairly solid, I'd say. 27 to all skills sounds insane on paper. Yeah, it does sound pretty good. But is it good? Hey, Brazaki. Yeah, experiencing a lot of lag. I'm not sure what's going on. I haven't really logged into the main game for a while. So far I've not posted a Spiritborn builds, but I will do that soon. I want to do like a second pass over all of the builds when I can, and then I will probably start linking them. Because right now, like a bunch of them are in a spot where I know I have to go back and probably rethink it a little bit and stuff like that. I want to make a Crushing Hands build. I think a Crushing Hands build would look very much like the Rake build. When I think about it. I've not made a Crushing Hands build yet. But let's try to do like the same combos. The cool part is we can get unyielding hits very easily on this. And you can get the extra radius. Dude, this thing is gonna hit like half the screen, dude. That's actually gonna be nuts. Crushing Hand, let's do this. We're probably gonna go for Loyalty's Mantle again with the double Jaguar. What do we have here for Crushing Hand? 50% chance for Crushing Hand to extra hit. 77 with all the upgrades. So I think it's actually, we keep the primary Jaguar Spirit Hall. We also get extra damage reduction. And we can get increased damage to knock down enemies. And you also insane barriers, right? Equal to 10% of the damage it deals for 2 seconds. Yeah, with like an endgame setup, you're gonna instantly get full barrier, like 30% every time you attack. You're gonna be Omega tank on this build. This is gonna be a very tanky build. But it will need a lot of resources, so resources is gonna be a real problem here. This costs 30. We have Ravager. We have Hunter. Yeah, I'd actually like to build this very similarly. Problem is I want Dominant. It says Poisonous, maximum Poisonous. Maybe I go for less Armored Hide. Also do the crushing hands thing here. Every third consecutive cast smashes an additional 10 times around, dealing 45% base damage per hit. So how much damage does that? So we do 2 and 2 and 2 again, and then we get another 10 times 0.45. So this is our damage here. And if you do this on a two-handed weapon, for example, this would be like 0.9, like this, plus 6. So this will be a 42.8% multi, putting it on two-handed. So we are better off with Plains Power on there, on this on a normal slot, I think. I don't think we'll need really auspicious very much. Maybe take these out. On the other hand, yeah, let's get the bigger regeneration, but it's not enough. I think you have to drop Starless for this. It should be very sad, because it's very good stats. I kind of like everything about it. And it's 50% extra. Even if I can get a couple more weeks this season to finish your plan. Dude, I always make plans and then I always run out of time. I also wanted to play the Bone Spirit, and then I wanted, you know, there's definitely one thing I need to finish. Two things actually. One is unrelated to this season, but one thing is my levels, I think 78 rogue. I have a rogue with level 1 gear, level 78, that I just want to try to get to 100, and then see how far I can push it in 11 engines, so in the pit. That'll be funny. So I go until I rip, I guess, with that one. And then in the campaign playthrough I wanted to do at some point. Hey Katze, by the way, thank you so much. Appreciate it for years. How are you doing? Are you also excited for the expansion? So long. Yeah, it is. But on the other hand, almost there. Oh, I just realized we can go for this stuff here now since we have gorilla skills. We can finally use that glyph here to its max. Fitness gives us skills that crit, give us vigor. Okay, so this means you gain 3 vigor back. We're basically always gonna crit in that setup, right? So gain 3 vigor back. And then this multiplies with our resource generation is 18%. Do we have any other resource generation? We have 20 here. So I get 4.2. Not enough. What will you play? And you're like, we get a new class. Is that a serious question? I didn't ask what you will play. Just want to know if you're excited. I have made a Stinger build, yes, with Pest and Swarms synergies. I think it's gonna be very fun. Okay, here's Revealing, that gives us the knockdown thing. Gorilla skills to increase damage to knockdown enemies. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice. I'd like to have it. I'm not sure if I can afford it though. 1 point there maybe. This gets crit chance, this is ritual. Dodge, damage reduction, crit, movement, res. There's centipede skills, there's dodge. What the hell? Okay, I think actually not really that much changes here. There's like this random attack speed and ult here. So I think that's something I would probably drop here. Revive Deckard. Yeah, Deckard is not coming back, I think. I mean, Diablo 4 is, what is that, half a century after Diablo 3, I believe. And Deckard was already way too old in Diablo 3, I feel. You excited for the statues? You're planning to play for the original game campaign and not skipping in for the expansion, thanks to a lot of class-specific flavor text was added to the original campaign. Oh, interesting. Hello. Yeah? Okay. Would be interesting to play through the normal campaign as a Spiritborn. I guess there's like some dialogues and stuff. Yeah, Rosina. How much damage are you losing from making Whirlwind Rogue hold action? 50% or more? Probably more, actually. But I suggested they should also buff the skill if they do that. So let's hope they do it. $150 decrepit historian is exactly what you need. Yep. What we just brought back random lore. Yeah, they could make these little like lore books, right? Like in Diablo 3 where you click on them and then like a thing plays. And that could be cool, you know, that would be a way to kind of like bring back Deckard in a way. Or something like that. Why not, I guess. Roger him. Yeah, this is actually a very standard combo for Spiritborn builds, Bagak Man. I also have that actually exactly in this build. We have the... actually not this setup, but you have Redirected Force, and then you can combine this with the extra block chance from one of the aspects here. And I believe last time I played it, I need to try this again, but last time I played, it was actually possible to go above 100% crit block chance and then benefit from that with the Redirected Force. So it might actually be better to not run Shroud of False Death, for example. And just go for like a normal chest that has this block thing on it, for example. And then you're gonna get a crazy amount of damage. I'm not sure if block chance is now actually capped at 100 or not. I guess you have to test. But yeah, pre-mythic at least. This would look something like this here. We do a normal chest. And then this would have the interdiction aspect, is called. Like this. We also have armored hydrangs if you want. It should be kinda cool. Maybe do some life here. I think the setup has very little life. But it's fairly tanky, so... It might actually just be better to do something like this in max resolve stacks. When must this last now? For 6 seconds. This might actually be the better way to do it. And then we can still get one more thing here. So we have rake size right now. So in that case, I need to go crushing hand size. Oh, we have that already as well. We have stun. Can we do knockdown? Knockdown is not a thing, right? There's barrier generation though. But I think if this caps out at 30%, then we don't need barrier generation. I don't think it will increase the maximum. Unfortunately. So it could just be like a freeze or something. To get more staggers, maybe. So this might actually be the way to do this. So do this. Yeah, I could imagine this to be actually the better way to do it. If block chance goes above 100%, then you're gonna have, I don't know, 500% block chance or something, and then out of that I get 70% of that as extra crit damage, which is insane. And then blocking doubles this, so you can get like 1000% or something. So this might actually just be way better than Shroud of Falstaff. So that's kind of like an if you get over 100% block chance, then this is insane. Otherwise just this, yeah. Or maybe not even any mythic at all. Maybe, like, it's kind of funny, there are actually some builds I have made on this class that don't run any mythics on late game. Even like the final version. This is also like one of them most likely. Maybe I'm just gonna remove the starters. If you have the aspect that gives resolve and you get ferocity, does that minimum to ferocity also apply to resolve? I don't think so. I think it's literally just, you know, whenever you get +1, for example, when you have the Jaguar Spirit Hall choice and you kill an enemy, you get +1 ferocity, and then you also get +1 resolve, so I think that's how it's gonna go. Yo, dinosaurs, thanks for the prime. Okay guys, I need to go unfortunately. This was a very short stream tonight, but I have stuff to do. On the bright side though, we are working a lot on the Spiritborn stuff right now, so expect some leveling guides coming out soon as well. And Enquiry guides soon after. Yeah, thanks guys. I'm gonna raid someone, let's go. Let's do... who's there? I can do macro, I guess. Okay, I'll go on guys.